Welcome back, Fresh Ghost 40K fans, to Gamer Sanctuary in Flint. This is week 4 of the Lost World Slow Grow League. I'm going to be playing Joe and his Chaos Marines. This will be my second game against the new Codex, and I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing so far. I'm still playing the Orks, of course, because that is my league army. But you're going to see something a little different this time. Alright, when I say something a little different, I mean really just a little bit different. Instead of breaking them up evenly as I could into 2 different mobs, we're going to have one mob of 12, one mob of 9 with Zed, Snark the Ripper. Otherwise, it's exactly the same list as last time. But you will notice that everything is completely painted and completely based, and I'm very proud of that. I had some time over the holiday weekend to knock out my Def Copters too, so we'll see them in the 1,000-point week. But let's take a look and see what Joe's going to bring today. Alright, let's get a look at Joe's Nurgle-themed army. We have a Chaos Lord with a power weapon and a plasma pistol, and he's going to be unlocking a unit of Plague Marines as troops. They're going to be mounted in a Rhino, and they have 2 Melta-Guns with them. There's a squad of cultists with a heavy stubber, auto guns, and everybody else. And again, Joe's really cool convict, Jason Voorhees-looking cultists. We have 1 Obliterator in the back with a marker Nurgle to give him toughness 5. And a Predator, just a straight-up Daka Pred, autocannon heavy bolters. And, of course, the Helldrake, which I'm going to have a heck of a time trying to take down with my strength 5 shots. Fortunately for me, I'm fast enough to get around behind it and shoot it in the back. Alright, we're going to roll for deployment. The mission is a modified Purge the Alien, so it's kill points, but you lose a victory point for each of your opponent's units that is left on the table at the end of the game. So you really want to try to table everybody as much in this game. So we'll see if that is going to make a difference. But the actual deployment is going to be random, and Warlord traits as well. So we'll roll that and tune in after deployment. All right, here we are after deployment. You see my thin red line, ready to speed burst up the field a little bit, versus nice castle formation up here on the hill. Plague Marines in the tank, Predator over here, and cultists in the building. As far as Warlord traits, Joe got the one where his Warlord causes fear, and mine gets a bonus victory point for slaying a character in combat, so that'll be very helpful for a kill point mission. Alright, we're going to tune in after top of turn 1, which is Joe's. Alright, top of 1, Joe moved both the tanks. The Predator advanced towards my line. The Rhino moved at, was it flank speed or whatever it's called now, to kind of cover the side of the Predator, give me something else to shoot at. It popped smoke. The Obliterator shot an assault cannon, took out one of my boys on the edge, and everything else either missed or failed to wound. So we've lost 1 boy. We're going to move now into the bottom of turn 1. Alright, well, my first round of shooting proved to be just as ineffective. I took off 1 hull point and 1 wound. 1 hull point from the Rhino from these boys, and 1 wound off the Obliterator from these guys. They failed the charge. It was a 10-inch one, so it was not the most, not the easiest charge to make. And I did lose 1 more boy to difficult terrain, or dangerous terrain. So now we're going to move into 2 and hope that Helldrake stays off the board for 1 more turn. Alright, I'll say it right now. The Helldrake is great at any point level, but at 750 points, he's ridiculous. He took out 4 boys with a Vector Strike, because it ignores cover, and his AP 3. And then he took out another, he took out the Knob and 4 more bikers from this other mob. I don't have a whole lot left. The War Boss and his boys are actually breaking and running away. We'll hopefully try to regroup them and see if I can't get them back into the fight. Right, bottom of 2. Saw me strip a lot of hull points off. 2 more from the Rhino to wreck it, getting me first blood. And I took 2 off the Helldrake, almost enough to knock it out of the sky, but not quite. If I had been able to get that last biker behind it with the snapshots from the regrouping squad, would have been alright. But yeah, even then, managed to get 4 hits on snapshots with my 3 bikers, so they're proving to be pretty accurate again. But it's not looking good for me. Moving to turn 3 and watch that Helldrake wipe out that squad of bikers right there. Alright, there's an awful lack of red and green on the table. It's because that Helldrake and the Predator and the cultists in the building combined to wipe out those last bikers. And I failed. I took a wound and a lookout surd, another one off to a biker here to do some more damage in this squad, but they made their morale check, so they're still in the game, which they're actually in a really good position, so we'll look and see what they can do. Alright, bottom of 3, we see some really goofy things go on. The War Boss and his boys shot at and charged into the Plague Marines. the War Boss challenged. The Plague champion had to accept it, and I cut him down with the Rippa, pretty predictably. Although I did roll 3 2s when I needed 3s to hit him. The Plague Marines, though, struck back simultaneously with my boy. With their Plague Knives, managed to wound him on 4s, which was good, because I did 3 wounds, and I failed both the armor saves on my Knob and the boy. So I actually lost combat 2-1, and then rolled a 9 for my War Boss's leadership. So he's turning around and running away. So we'll see if he's going to be able to regroup, and then get back in the fight maybe in turn 5. I don't know, turn 4 he's just going to be able to snap fire at something. Alright, let it officially be known, I'm never using my Eldar dice to roll cover saves for my Orks ever again. I think I made 2 again all game, just like the last bat rep. That squad of Plague Marines just rapid fired and shot 2 Meltas at my War Boss. Hit him a couple times, both Meltas hit. He wounded him 3 times, and I promptly failed all 3 of his cover saves, taking him out of the game and giving Joe a pretty decisive win, I would think. Even though he's, by the rules of the mission, he would lose on kill points, but since he tabled me, he obviously gets the win. So, all right, that was a very quick bat rep. Let's see if I can't get another one in for tonight, and show off some more of the armies we've got going on here at the Slow Grow League. All right, thanks again.